Earlier this month, Governor Abbott did sign a bill creating a commission to fight anti-Semitism here in the state of Texas. This is going to rely on schools and universities for education on the problem. That's a mission for the Dallas Holocaust and Human Rights Museum. CBS 11's Jack Fink recently spoke to students and their teacher while they were there.
The Holocaust is the deliberate and calculated murder of approximately 6 million European Jews.
It is 1 week before the school year ends and summer begins, but 180 8th graders at Venus Middle School in rural Johnson County had their hearts set on touring the Dallas Holocaust and Human Rights Museum. They became the first students for an in-person visit since the COVID-19 pandemic began last year, after Jacqueline Camarillo wrote a letter urging the museum to let them come.
I wanted not just myself, but my classmates to get a deeper understanding of this, because I feel like the Holocaust was one of those moments in history that was important and it will always leave an impact.
I just can't tell you how much that meant to us.
The museum's president and CEO, Mary Pat Higgins, said they are fortunate to have many teachers in North and East Texas who are passionate about teaching students about the Holocaust.
But I haven't seen a student before reach out and implore us to let them visit. That was really moving and very different.
These students have been reading about the Holocaust since the 6th grade, but they said seeing the exhibits up close were both eye-opening and overwhelming.
It made me realize just how serious it was. The people who had done it were people. They were human, and they had still done this to others.
And think of the millions of people that have died. Not men, children, women, all of them. They had families.
Their English teacher, Benjamin Vollmer, has made it a yearly tradition for 8th graders to come here. They worked on projects, including this book they presented to the museum that's filled with their poems and essays.
Because if we just feed it to them, they don't comprehend it. So the projects are a way for them to express what their understanding is.
Vollmer says since he started teaching this in-depth program about the Holocaust, he has noticed a change in the attitude of his students.
I don't think, I know. I know because I watch the attitude change and even the way they treat each other from the start of the unit to the end.
There were people who had actually used some of the terms that were used in the Holocaust against people, and those people, once they heard about all that had happened and done the projects and went to the museum, they just stopped using those words.
I want the kids to see that the Holocaust should make you emotional, and it should upset you. I can touch their mind all I want, but if I don't touch the mind and the heart, it's knowledge that's going to get lost.
In Dallas, Jack Fink, CBS 11 News.